Lord have mercy. All right, what's up? What's up? What's up? We are live. We are live. We are live. Give me a second here. I just literally just got done eating my dinner. So I got the text from the court directly that they did reach a verdict for Tory Lanez. They're going to be reading it at any moment right now. We do want to give a special shout out that we definitely have that a verdict has be have been reached, and we definitely want to put it out there. Give me a second here. I want to post that actually on the screen so you all can see that way. It is no cameras are allowed in the courtroom. So again, but people are saying, "Where's the cameras?" No cameras are allowed in the courtroom. That we're going to get it directly from the court that are actually there. So give me a second. I literally just got done with my lunch. We are live. We're streaming live. We have been covering this trial all week. And now this is the last day of this. Pretty shocking. I'm going to drop the link if anybody want to come on and say something really quickly. I'm going to drop the link first. Okay. If anybody want to say something right then and there. But if you want to say something, make sure you can hit the link. But you give your last minute predictions that's in there. I do believe he's going to get a guilty on something. I do believe he's going to get a guilty on something, but it will not surprise me if he get a not guilty on all charges. It will not surprise me if he get a not guilty on all. It just will not surprise me at all. So again, a verdict has been reached in the Tory Lanez trial. Again, I've got it directly from the court. I'm going to email, show y'all this really quickly. That we definitely have it right then and there. That's directly from the court. Update: jurors in the case of the People versus Daystar Peterson have notified the court they have a verdict. The court will go back on the record at 3:15 p.m. 3:15 p.m. So we have about 4 more minutes before they actually go and give us a verdict. Again, very, very nervous. This can justly change the history of Megan Thee Stallion's career. People are definitely watching this all over on Twitter right now. They have a hashtag that's on Twitter right now, and the hashtag is "We Stand with Megan." That is definitely the hashtag that is on Twitter right now, and they have the hashtag, and it say "We Stand with Megan." Again, we are streaming live. We have been streaming live all week. We have been doing a vote, and like I said, majority of my audience said it's going to be a not guilty. And the second highest vote, they're saying that it was actually is going to be a mistrial. But it's not going to be a mistrial. It's going to be either guilty or not guilty because they have reached a verdict. So all the people that say it's going to be a mistrial, they definitely reached a verdict. This case can go either way because you have the prosecution case wasn't that strong. The defense case wasn't that strong. It's all about who shot Meg, and will Tory Lanez go down for this? Will he be charged with a crime? And I'm expecting that if he get a guilty verdict, he could be serving decades behind bars. So again, everybody has been covering this. I don't know how he's looking today. This picture was taken a couple of days ago. Could this be what he posted on his social media? I'm going to show that what he posted on his social media. Could that be what he posted on his social media will come to truth? I'm going to definitely bring that up. I have producers that are all around tweeting and on their phones right now directly are going to give me the information that's going to go on. But again, this is a trial that's been watched by millions of people. Millions of people had stuff to say about this trial, and millions of people definitely had something to say when it came about who is going to win. So again, I'm going to show you all this tweet that he wrote. Once we get a verdict, we will bring it to you live out here live. I didn't want to bombard you all with a live before this because I wanted to be fresh and a verdict, and we could definitely talk about this and get into some things. So this is something that Tory Lanez wrote on his Twitter. Will these words come true or will it haunt him? He said this: I'm going to leave this here one more time and watch how it aged. No weapon formed against me shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against me in judgment shall be condemned. You sit and watch now and don't ever question the God I serve. This is my last tweet. That is a tweet that he wrote on December 7th. Will this tweet come true? That is a quote from the Holy Bible. And will that tweet come true, or will it definitely be damaging to him? Will that definitely come true? Is what he's saying. So, of course, we have so many tweets that are going around about this case. He is definitely trending on Twitter right now on the national Twitter. Let me go down the national part. Give me a second. I believe he's going to be trending on the national part once a verdict comes out, because that's when everybody are going to be out there tweeting, but not on the national. But for me, they have a tweet that is trending right now, and it said, "We stand with Megan," and people all around is tweeting about "We stand with Megan." Everybody is saying. One person tweeted, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, my MF heart is racing. I am so scared. We stand with Megan." They said, no matter. Let me post this tweet. Somebody said right then and there. I'm going to share this. Once we get a verdict, I will bring it to you live. Someone said this: no matter what this verdict goes, I personally will always be on the side of Megan Thee Stallion, in addition to Black women who have survived violence at the hand of violent Black men. So this is definitely something that people have been tweeting about all over social media. We're definitely on Twitter right now, checking out the Twitter feeds, and we're checking out the reporters that are there. Again, I received a phone call from a producer, Blue Sky. She did call to me, and she said a verdict has been reached. And I definitely got the email from the court that a verdict has been reached. But again, let's not act like reasonable doubt was not given in this trial, because one of the prosecution's star witness, Kelsey, came out and recanted her story. And us all, let's not forget about the witness that seen this as the neighbor, and saying that he saw a woman shooting, and he also saw Tory Lanez shooting as well. So both sides had witnesses that were throwing their potential clients or arguments under the bus. So again, nobody can stream this from the court. They're not allowing any cameras in the court. This was a closed case that was going on. Give me a second here. Let me make sure the phone lines is working. I'm going to post the number on the screen because I do know people want to call in. We also do have the link where you can hit as well. I guess people are definitely waiting for a verdict. Right now, my heart is racing. This can go any way. And I know if you get off on all charges, Megan is going to get dragged. And it's going to send fuel to the fire to the blogs that had her back. So again, we are here. I want to give a special shout out to the bloggers that are definitely in the courtroom, showing, definitely there. This was history for a lot of the Black YouTubers being in the courtroom, a lot of the Black YouTubers being there and covering this trial. And they were definitely breaking it down in this way. And so from this case, they're saying, allegedly, according to NBC News, that a lawsuit will be given as well. So give me a second. The phone lines is already ringing. So give me a second here. Hold on 1 second. Hello, you're live on the air.
I just want to say this, and I'm not gonna put the TV down, so it won't be any feedback. I'm not gonna take too much of your time, but my heart is racing too. I feel as though all of this noise, all of this, outside talk. The fact is, Megan put the gun in Tory's hand and said,
Hold on, let me call your mother phone. Hold on. Let me call her with a better speaker, you guys. Give me a second. Let me mute this phone. Do not disturb. Okay, there we go. This is better. Okay, because this speaker works better. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna call that number back. All right, because I just want to put on do not disturb on this phone. All right. So if y'all trying to communicate with me about a verdict, go to my Twitter. Hello? Hey, yeah, I got you back. Hold on. I had to put you on a better speaker. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you for calling me back.
Go ahead.
Okay. I just wanted to say that Megan put the gun in Tory's hand. She said he shot her. Kelsey said he shot her. They hate each other. The witness said he shot 4 to 5 times, even though he did it first. I mean, that's possible. How many bullets in a gun? That's the fact. Anything else is noise. Who she slept with, all of that, I could care less. This woman was shot. And I hope people are taking that seriously. It's about getting justice for the victim, not about whether you like them both. It's not about any of that. I mean, I wish people would just say, I hate
her. Okay. All right, you were breaking up some. You were breaking up. Make sure your phone is good, because y'all that person was breaking up. Yes, hello, you live on the Wiley Show. Can you mute me in the back? Can you mute the TV?
My bad. I don't think he did it. I think they was drunk. Everybody was fighting, and he just taking the rap for it.
All right. So you think they drunk and stuff?
Tory.
Okay. So you team Tory?
Yeah, I'm team Tory.
Okay. So you're not a gang member?
No, I ain't no gang.
All right. So you think the verdict going to come back in his favor? You think he's going to get a not guilty on all charges?
Maybe not all charges, but I don't know. I think it was too many lies told. His story been the same. He ain't do it. It is what it is. I think he going home.
All right. You believe he's going home. All right. Thank you so very much.
Hey, my girlfriend want to come see you in Vegas. I ain't letting her come, though.
Why is that?
Because I don't know. She like you too much, and I ain't feeling that.
We gonna have it's in Vegas. You should come too.
All right, we're gonna think about it. We might be there.
All right.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye. What? What? I'm not gonna. What? I'm not gonna take your girlfriend. I promise you. Oh, he said your girlfriend want to see you in Vegas, but she like. What? Wow. Oh man. I am not gonna steal the girlfriend. Oh. Oh, that was funny. That was funny, man. I am not gonna snatch your girlfriend. Man, what? Oh man. Okay, yeah, we definitely, because we're gonna do Vegas next year in October. Okay, I'm nervous. Do we have a verdict yet? Let me go check the blogs and see that he have a verdict and stuff like that. Give me a second here. Let me go to shout out to Megan. Megan Cuff. She have been giving us updates all the time. Okay. Okay, this is what one of the reporters had said on Twitter. So she said this: we cannot tweet inside the courtroom. It could take a good 20 minutes, at least from the time we go in so we're able to get out. I will share the verdict in a separate tweet to trigger your notifications. Then I'll update this thread. So again, so the reporters are definitely there, and shout out to the black reporters, the black YouTubers, definitely was there covering this trial. So I don't know if they're actually there as well. I don't know if Armand is definitely there in the courtroom. I don't know. I also don't even know if let me see. So it takes time for them to process to get back into the courtroom. So again, I don't see any black YouTubers that are there. So y'all let me know if any black YouTubers are there. We want to give them a shout out. But I don't see anybody live talking about the case. So I don't know if any other black YouTubers are there. I did see one of the reporters, one of the I don't know if Lois workers are there, but you really have to be close by the courthouse, to really get there in time. Dennis is not there either. He's actually on Instagram, so he's not there as well. Let me see. I think someone said Neek is there. I do know for a fact that Milagro would be there as well, because she want to, what I'm saying, she would be there. So we definitely want to give her a special shout out as well. Yeah, so then we actually have something that's posted on Armand Wiggins' Instagram, and what is posted, apparently they're saying that a definition of the word willfully and on purpose. They said to respond willfully. They gave it the definition of willfully. They also wanted to know Mr. explanation about double action safety. They wanted a response from the court. They got a response to the court. So they also wanted to know about safety. So again, those were the updates that we were receiving. So again, they did have a verdict reached. I do believe that jury did not want to come back. They wanted to be done with this case today because again, the court will be closed on Monday due to the Christmas holiday. The courts will be celebrating the Christmas holiday actually on Monday. So again, the verdict definitely had been reached, and we are definitely live. We've been covering this case all week long. We have the phone lines open. We also have the link. So if somebody can hit the link, I want to make sure the link is working. So if somebody can hit the link, I need to make sure the link is working. I know the phone lines is working. I do believe that if you want to get first come, first served, you can always hit the link, because we're going to give that first, and then we're going to go to the callers. Again, we ask that you do not call in private. So if we have to return your phone call, we can return your phone call back. But if you call in private, you definitely have that. Also, we have this. They said Megan Thee Stallion, former bodyguard, has been located and surrendered to authorities. We're not shocked. We knew this was going to happen. That he has been found. Blue Sky.
The link works.
Okay, the link works.
Okay, I'm ready. And the guy who said the girlfriend could come to Las Vegas, girlfriend, get your flight and come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we're going to be making an announcement for Vegas pretty soon, so people know about that. Because Blue Skies is helping us plan that for Vegas, so we'll be making that announcement pretty soon.
Okay.
Thank you so very much, Blue Skies. Okay. The link is definitely working. Justin has been located. Attorney Michael tells ABC News that the family surrendered Justin on Friday, and the prosecutors are aware he was found. And the bench warrant was called. Like I said, adding that Justin came forward today because of what happening to his family. So he definitely has been found. Not shocked that he was going to show up once that and stuff like that. Again, we are going to see what the verdict is going to come out with the verdict. So again, give me a second here. Let me go to Megan's tweet. We do have, we don't have a verdict here. Give me a second. If y'all have the tweets, y'all need to send me the tweets. Don't just comment in the chat. Send me the evidence. Send me the tweets. But we will definitely do that. Again, we are looking for the verdict for Tory Lanez. And again, let me check Nancy and see where is she saying. Okay. All right. Give me a second. The verdict in, and they're saying guilty. We're not okay. Where y'all saying guilty at? Okay, it's guilty. Who's reporting that? Give me a second. They're saying guilty. Can somebody send me the tweet or who said that? Because I don't see any of my connects with that. Who's reporting that? Okay, did he post it? Okay, I need a white person to confirm that. Okay. Can we get the New York Times posted that? Okay, give me a second. And give me a tweet. Like, we need other confirmation. Let me see. Okay, I'm on the New York Times. Okay, I don't see it yet. So I'm going to wait till some other people report on it. Okay. I said what I said. Okay. Yes, I'm hearing guilty. Okay. Breaking news: the Los Angeles jury found a rapper known as Tory Lanez guilty of shooting a fellow art Megan Thee Stallion in both feet following an argument about the romantic entanglements in career in 2020. This is being shown on the New York Times Music. Let me post that tweet that is actually guilty. Guilty. So give me a second. Let me post that up. I'm not surprised. Again, give me a second. They're saying guilty. Okay. Okay, so this is where people are reading from. Okay, they said guilty. All right, we were right again. Yes. What? I was right again. My gut don't lie. My gut don't lie. I was nervous. Oh man. That's what I'm talking about. Man, my gut don't lie. It don't lie. I told you I felt it in my gut. Give me a second here. We are live. Let me update my title. Give me a second. Moderators, drop the link. Let me update my title. Then we're going to read a couple of tweets. I prefer y'all hit the link. So hit the link. Moderators, let them know. Hit the link. You come on StreamYard. Give me a second. I'm updating my title. Because I'm going to put... Okay, give me a second. We are live. Okay, hold on 1 second before I go to the phone lines. Moderators, can y'all drop the link as well? Thank y'all so very much. Again, we are live. I want to see, where is he guilty on? Is it all charges or what? So give me a second here. Again, let me break it. Okay, this is actually on TMZ. So TMZ have reported out there that he is guilty. They said Tory Lanez is guilty of shooting Megan Thee Stallion, facing likely deportation. Tory Lanez is guilty of shooting Megan Thee Stallion in the foot in 2020. A jury has decided. The verdict came Friday, just before the holiday, where a group of LA jurors found the Canadian rapper guilty on all 3 charges against him: felony negligence, discharge of firearm, assault with a semi-automatic firearm, carrying a loaded and unregistered firearm. Tory was filmed entering the court before the verdict was read, telling cameras his spirits was high. They said Tory now faces more than 22 years in prison, which will be determined during the sentencing at a later date. Sources connected to the case tell us that Tory Lanez lawyers are in touch with the immigration officials before the guilty verdict. We're told they're being informed. There's a strong likelihood he'd be forced to leave the country. So that have definitely been what's have going on. This marked the conclusion of a wild 2 weeks in court, which saw a handful of witnesses take the stand to recount the happening to the fateful night. Megan herself obviously testified, trying pointing the finger at Tory as the shooter. She said she saw Tory with the gun and explaining she remembers him firing at her from his Cadillac Escalade and claims that he shot at Dansby. Megan Thee Stallion also testified that Tory offers her $1 million to keep quiet. Megan was hauled out by defense in several items, including the fact she initially wasn't forthright and about having an intimate relationship with Tory Lanez. He has been guilty on all charges. Again, we are definitely live, have been guilty on all charges. You guys, I'm going to block you if you sending me information on other bloggers that's live. We live. Don't be dumb. All right, you would get a block. Okay, let me start blocking people right now on my Instagram, because if you send me about another person that is live, you will get a good holiday block. And don't even email me, because I will not be unblocking you, because that's the most insulting thing ever. So give me a second. Then we will take the phone calls from the people, because you will get a block. And don't even try to send a request to come back on the show, because you would definitely be getting a block when it comes to that. Again, guilty on all charges. We know this. We are live, you guys. He's guilty on all charges. This have definitely been reported all over social media. We're definitely doing all over social media. Again, definitely. Okay, we have somebody backstage. Also, we have, they hung up. We're going to go to the phone lines. If you want to call in, the number is 972-674-9462. Okay, let's go back to the phone lines when it comes to that. So give me a second. Many people are leaving the court, and they're definitely saying this because we're definitely reporting on this. Again, people are definitely shy. I'm glad that he's guilty on charges. Yes, welcome to the Wiley Show.
Well, that's me calling back about my girlfriend coming to Vegas and all that. She really not coming out.
Oh, she not coming? Okay.
Because, I'm saying, because Tory Lanez, he was innocent.
Okay.
And the fact that they got this black man in jail because of this, I ain't feeling it.
Why is that? Are you blaming me for that? I'm not on the jury.
Oh, no, I ain't blaming you, but still, I'm just kind of upset right now.
Why are you upset? I mean, he shot a black woman.
Well, yeah, you got a point there, but I think it was more to the story. We don't know. I think Kelsey shot her. They said, the witness said they seen her shooting first. I think she shot him, and he's taking the blame for it. They're putting the blame on him.
Well, again, that jury came out, and he's guilty on all charges. So you upset with the jury?
A little bit. I'm mad at everybody in this situation. I'm sure it didn't have to get to that night.
All right. Well,
a lot of drugs, a lot of alcohol involved, and look what happened. Somebody's life ruined now. All right.
Well, we thank you so very much for calling in. I'm not shocked, man. Tell your girlfriend we want to see both of y'all in Vegas.
She right here. She's too nervous to get on.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye. Okay. We are definitely live. Again, Tory Lanez has been found guilty on all charges. Judy, you there?
Amen. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah, God. Thank you for the best Christmas gift ever. Oh, my God. Thank you, Jesus. I am so happy. I am so grateful. I am so humbled. Thank you. All my prayers have been answered. He tried to intimidate. He tried to maneuver. He slithered and he snaked, but it did not pay off. Evil will never win over good. They tried to defeat this woman. They tried to just carry her, drag her after they had almost thrown her in the river. I believe that man, that English man, when he said they pummeled her and tried to throw her into the river. But you know what? You know what, Wiley? God is so awesome because the truth has been set out today, guilty on all charges, and I am thankful. And now we can now refocus on the Cabo 6 and getting the same justice for another queen, Shanquella Robinson. I love you, Wiley. You remain my grandson, and thank God for you and the work that you are doing. Thank you for letting me come up, and God bless you, Wiley.
Thank you so very much. He's guilty on all charges. The people that are definitely joining us, guilty on all charges. Guilty on all charges. Tory Lanez is guilty on all charges. Wow, I'm getting emotional because finally a black woman was believed, and finally we have justice for this black woman. Caller, you on air.
Wiley, I'm so happy. I feel like you was in the courtroom or something and we had a victory together. I'm so happy. Yes. And I just want everybody that doubted Megan to apologize. I want Lovely T to apologize. Like, I've been watching her videos too, and she just been super passive aggressive about the situation and just trying so hard to be fake, non-biased. But I'm just so happy, and I just can't wait to see what she about to say. Can't wait to see what she about to say whenever she do her next live or whatever. But I'm just so happy because like she just really been struggling, losing her mother, her grandmother. I don't know about her father, but just everybody just been doubting her, and I'm just so happy for her.
I'm happy because she was dragged. Her sex life was on the docket.
Absolutely,
I've seen people like Milagro, so many people that were having drag Megan Thee Stallion. I'm glad that she got justice. I'm happy that we can say a victim finally got justice. And because no matter how Tory Lanez tried to do this, he tried to get the bloggers on his side, which he got a lot of bloggers on his side, and is guilty on all charges. Because again, you have people going to the courtroom just nagging and degrading Megan Thee Stallion. And I'm just so happy that jury, and that's why I always say, is in the hands of the jury. We can say this, we can say that, but that jury, I believe that testimony of Megan was very effective. And Kelsey, when she talked to prosecutors back in September,
I feel like she needs to be held accountable. She somehow, some way, I feel like she played a part in it too. Because you remember the witness said that he believes the woman fired the first shot. I feel it in my gut, just like I feel it in my gut with Tory Lanez. She played some part in it. She did something. She's not innocent. And I'm actually shocked that the jury actually came back and said it was guilty, because I was on Megan's side. But to be honest, I was like, there's no way it's going to be guilty, because like, I feel like there wasn't even enough like solid, firm evidence to convict him. But I just felt it in my heart that he did it.
Again, those testimony of Megan said he shot her. And then also Kelsey, people forget, they played the recording when Kelsey talked to prosecutors. And in that recording, she was very effective, very emotional, in telling how Tory shot Megan. And then also the text message that Kelsey sent out to the bodyguard that Tory shot Megan. So again, that was very effective. And wow, they said guilty on all charges. Yeah. And I'm shocked because I thought he was going to get off on one of the charges, you know what I'm saying? But guilty on all charges. So he's eligible to be deported back to Canada.
Yeah, I just feel like something in the law need to happen with Kelsey, because she's not innocent. But that's just how I feel. But let me get off here. My phone finna die.
Okay, thank you so very much. Again, he is guilty on all charges. He had 3 charges. He's guilty on all charges, you guys. Wow, let's go to the next person. Hello, you're live on air.
Hi, Wiley. Good evening.
Good evening.
So yes, you were right. As you always have been, in support of Black women. So We do appreciate you for that. We thank you. You know, you didn't doubt, and you weren't really biased either. Just want to just want to talk about a few things. I am shocked that Tory Lanez was found guilty, but I'm not upset, because clearly the jury heard more than what we, us out here could hear. So we're only hearing what people are feeding to us. So, and some people are driving off emotion. Some people just don't like black women. You've heard people say some of the wildest things. So this never would have happened if there were no guns involved. If you have a bodyguard, why do you have a gun?
Absolutely.
If you feel like you have to go out and you don't have a guard, then don't go out. So none of this would have happened if no one had a weapon. I was thinking that Tory Lanez was going to be found innocent before all of Kelsey's testimony. Kelsey, if I do want to think that part of me really wants to think she did it, y'all. But I don't know.
But again, what was powerful for Kelsey, even though she flipped on that stand, when the prosecutor and the judge say, okay, you can play that recording that she gave to y'all back in September. That recording was powerful because Kelsey kept saying Tory shot Megan. She gave a full account of what happened, and she confirmed Megan's story, saying Tory shot her. And so again, the jury heard that, and they probably said, "This man did it."
That's what did it for me. That piece I heard. Now I haven't heard everything, but that's what did it for me. And one more thing, okay, so Tory was found guilty, whatever. So if we were to take that back, why would Kelsey need immunity if she do?
I'm sorry, what was that? I think what Kelsey probably need immunity is probably because of the fighting, and she just wanted to protect herself. As a lawyer, just this gives you immunity just to protect yourself. And the prosecutor did give it to her. And I'm not even worried about the immunity part. I was worried about what did she tell prosecutors back in September, because she flipped in court. But you can't, when you sat with the prosecution and you tell your story, she confirmed what happened to Megan, that Tory shot Megan. And so again, I'm shocked because I thought he was going to get off on one of the charges. But I'm happy that jury said not only he's guilty, but he's guilty on all charges. And actually, the father is on a rant. He's yelling. He's all that yelling and all of that, yelling and fuming on camera. People have been recording that, and he was mad. He's angry and all that type of stuff. It's really sad. That
it is, but his son bought it on him. His son bought it on himself. It is sad. It's sad for everybody. What's even more sad is that he's been found guilty, and I still believe that people will judge Megan. She will not get as many music deals as many music features or whatever as she did before, because that's just how things go. But as far as the father being upset, I understand it. But all I have to say is, bye, Tory.
That's all I have to say about that. Thank you so very much. Also, we're gonna play that part of the father going off. So give me a second while I bring that up. Again, moderators, if you all can do me a favor and just keep dropping the link, because we want to give people what they have to say about that. Give me a second. I'm gonna screen share and show y'all this. The father just going off on a rant right now. So give me a second while I play that really quickly.
Not lose the 30. It's not over. God does not lose. And even though we've come to this juncture, trust me, you will see that our God does not fail. This is not the I know that this is wickedness. This district attorney, Miss Kathy Todd,
all right, as you can see, Oh, no. He lost it outside that courtroom. If anybody, I think he have been immediately arrested. If my understanding, he's been immediately arrested. So give me a second. We do have some super stickers here. Shout out to Peaches. She said Wiley held it down for the producers, kept us up to date. Good job. Thank you, Peaches. Karma Cutie sent a super sticker as well. Again, I'm gonna go to the phone lines. We do have people that's been calling in, and they definitely has been giving their call. And yes, they have taken him into custody right then and there. Hello, you're live on air. Can you hear me? Okay, can you hear me? Hello? Yes, go ahead.
So this is what how many people you called so far? You Kayla Walker.
Tory
Lanez.
Tory Lanez, yes. Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
You hit it right on the nose. But honestly speaking, the system is effed up. And from what I've been watching, because I've really been watching the trial, all 3 counts, I don't think so, man. It was reasonable doubt in there. It was reasonable doubt. You can't say it wasn't from what the reporters have been reporting, because we're not in the court.
But again, the reporters, and this is something that they're not giving you all details. They're just giving you a summary of what they heard. You understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Now I think something is going on.
So they're not giving you, again, when you're having a reporter in there, they're just giving you their perspective. The main thing that in order for you to get a full understanding is you reading the transcripts for yourself and being in the courtroom for yourself. But when a reporter or a YouTuber or whatever, you're getting their opinion about what but they're not giving you all the full testimony of all the people, and they're not. And then that jury make their decision. In this country, you are judged by your jury or your peers, or you get a bench trial. So that jury said, well, it's enough for us, guilty on all charges.
But from the way that Millie has been reporting it seemed like she was giving a fair reporting.
Yeah, but she wasn't reporting everything. And one thing she can't report is what the jury is thinking about, because she's a reporter, not a juror.
Because from the way that she's been reporting, I'm thinking, she's throwing out hits like they know somebody that's on the bench, So
like,
because they were saying that it's definitely going to be not guilty.
Yeah, she's a reporter, and at the end of the day, it's the jury to decide. I don't care how she yell and stuff like that. And speaking about Millie, she said this: people are cheering when ain't nothing funny. The people decided, and you think they're going to go on for this ish. You're crazy. Yeah, the jury have decided he's going down, and you sat there and this is another loss for Millie, because she also said Kaylin Walker would be innocent. Another loss.
I remember that, but I also want to say money goes a long way. So I hope investigators investigate whoever was on the jury to see if money follows those people, because I think something definitely is wrong there, in my humble opinion. Because if I was on the jury, of course it wouldn't have been guilty on all 3. Absolutely not. We would have fought for Tory Lanez.
And most of the people on the jury, I believe, were white. Also, we got another tweet from Millie. She said this is one of the greatest miscarriages of justice our community hip hop has ever seen. Well, not true. This is not a miscarriage of justice. This is a black man that shot Megan Thee Stallion and deserved to go down for that. And so he's guilty. This is making Millie look bad, make her credibility look bad, because she stood on the wrong side of history, a black woman defending an aggressive black man, and yet just another failure for Milagro Grams.
And then speaking about Milagro Grams and what you just mentioned, now definitely what you reported earlier, that legal action could definitely be filed against her.
Oh, absolutely.
For defamation and all this.
Oh, absolutely. If Megan want to be petty, she can bankrupt those bloggers.
And I think she is going to be petty. I think she is.
Yeah, so that's just how that goes.
Teach the lesson.
And then also we got a person responded to Milagro Grams. She said, if it would have been not guilty, B, you'd be cheering and laughing. So STF, STFU, y'all don't even stream that man music. Stop acting like it's about to be a protest outrage. Be so effing for real. And it's not going to be an outrage because Tory is not that big of a star. So it's not going to be outrage.
Can I ask you a quick question before I get off the slide?
Go right ahead.
Messy, but this is a serious topic.
Mm-hmm.
Do you fear for her safety?
I don't fear for her safety. I mean, again, maybe she can ask Tory, her daddy, to protect her. I don't know. But I just think that what she did was quite dangerous because she took the side of aggressive, abusive man, and she was not neutral. She was on Tory Lanez's side 1000%. And she was dragging Tamika Mallory. She was dragging, people.
And these people are powerful.
And she, right. And she was doing that. And Tory is not going to be there for her. He's going to leave her out there to dry. I mean, hell, when she came out of the courtroom, Tory kept walking.
So are you trying to tell me the Wiley Show, so indefinitely is no podcast?
Absolutely.
That's where you're coming from?
Absolutely.
Oh, wow. I love being messy, but let me go back in the chat. Love you.
All right. Love you. Okay. We got my phones is just blowing off the hook. We're going to get to it. Station head. StreamYard people, y'all hold on. We got our station audience listening as well. Hello, you live on the Wiley Show.
Hey, Wiley, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
Yeah, I'm a little behind on the chat, so I hope you ain't talked about this already. But I am super surprised. I'm almost a little somber. Like, I don't think they really had, enough evidence to say that he did it for sure. And so the fact that he's facing up to 22 years, I'm kind of sad about that.
I'm not sad.
I don't believe they had the evidence to support finding this man guilty on all 3 charges.
Absolutely. Well, you weren't on the jury, and did you read all the transcripts?
Yeah, I did, and
so you read the trial transcripts, the whole thing.
No, no, I didn't read the transcript, but I have been listening in on all the coverage, and just based on everything that I heard.
Exactly. So you went in the courtroom for hours. Those people was giving you a 30-minute summary of hours upon days on end of testimony.
No, I get that. I hear what you're saying. All I'm saying is, I'm surprised. I felt like it was enough reasonable doubt where this man wouldn't be convicted for this crime.
Thank God that we don't judge cases off reporters giving us a little small summary, and we put the fate in a jury that was there doing the whole court proceeding.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but I don't think this right. I don't. I disagree with you. So that's all, Wiley. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so very much. Okay. If you are calling, I will call you back. I will prefer you hit the link. So if you're calling in, just keep calling and I will call you back and stuff like that. Again, Tory Lanez has been found guilty on all charges. Zayda, you there?
Wiley, I cannot believe this. I'm the one that called in and I said that he might get off of 2 charges and definitely gonna be found guilty of one of them. The fact of the matter is that he was found guilty on all 3 counts is shocking to me. But as you can see, the jury is the one who has the power to decide the fate of this man. Now, a lot of people are upset and unhappy that he was found guilty. But I mean, if you look at it, if the culture would have been the jury, there would have been some not guilty verdicts. But the fact is, you got seven women, 5 men on the panel, and most of them are white people. They probably were tired and irritated with the whole case and wanted to get out of there before Christmas. So they just found him guilty. Now, the fact is, was that his dad that was in the gray beard? That was his dad? His daddy looked just like him. And the fact that his dad's over here ranting and raving about his son being not guilty and calling the judge
being guilty.
What's that again?
His son being guilty on all charges.
Basically, his son being guilty, but he's saying like his son is not guilty. But the fact that Tory Lanez was found guilty, it's not shocking to me. Now, is he going to appeal? Probably so. That's the legal process. Everyone has the right to appeal the case. Is he going to win? Probably not. I think that Megan Thee Stallion is vindicated in somewhat of a way. for this case. Is she going to face a lot of backlash about the verdict? Of course she is. A lot of people are not going to agree with her or listen to her music or even give her features, aka
Oh, they
Drake.
will. People, as long as she keep making hot music, people are going to listen to her music. People understand Megan is just not a superstar with black folks. Majority of people that buy her records are white people. So she is an international superstar. So as long as she keep making good records, people gonna buy her records. They ain't gonna be talking about Tory Lanez in the next 6 months. They're not.
Of course.
He's gonna be forgotten about.
Of course, and I agree with you. And there was one thing they said that while that Tory Lanez lawyers was in touch with the immigration deportation. Now, it's my understanding that is he going to be deported back to Canada, or is he going to do the 22 years in America and then get deported? Like, what does that look like?
What did it look like? He's going to serve his, from my understanding, you serve what you have to serve in America, then you deport it.
Okay, so that means that he can never come back to America again.
It's a time frame. Like, it could be 10 years, it could be 12 years, it's whatever they decide. But yeah, he will serve his time here, and then he will be deported once he completed his time.
Well, Wiley, all I can say is that you called it. You knew from the very beginning.
I called it because I knew he shot her, and I didn't believe that Megan would lie about that. And if it was her friend, she would have just said her friend, so her former friend. But I knew it, and then once that recording came out, when Kelsey gave that interview to the prosecutors, that was my confirmation. Like, even she admitted that Tory shot Megan. Now she flip-flopped, for whatever reason she flipped, but you can't erase what you told the prosecutors. And I still want to hear that interview that she gave to the prosecutors back in September, because it's been recorded. I want to hear that, because from my understanding, because of the people that heard it, they said she gave an account of what happened. And I believe that was the nail in the coffin for Tory. Mm-hmm. Her account and stuff like that. And I said it in the beginning, and I was dragged by Milagro Grams. This woman, she came out, she was showing her titties. Like, I'm telling you, like, she was showing her breasts. She was very, very, very confident. And when she was talking, and when she was giving her commentary, she would drag Megan. She wasn't just giving you the facts. She was giving her commentary. Her titty was falling out, and now she's embarrassed because she put her neck out for a aggressive beater, a shooter of a black woman, and you put your neck out. Now you look bad, and now you say, "Oh, y'all shouldn't be laughing." Blah. They're going to laugh. They're going to celebrate. So, because she would have done the same thing if he was not guilty.
I agree with you. And you know what the funny thing is, Wiley? I want Milagro Grams to still have that same energy when she's reporting on the verdict today, because she's going to report on it about the whole situation. Now, I think it's sad and unfortunate that, one of our black people, or is locked down by the people. But hey, if you did the crime, then you have to do the time. The only thing I can say is, Wiley, was the fact that him bringing his son up to the courtroom to have to deal with all that mess and put a child in grown people's business. What do you think about that, Wiley? What was that?
I think that was sad, because you put an imagery of your son courtroom and all. That was sad, because you were not an innocent black man. You shot this woman, and you brought your son for sympathy, and it backfired. The jury wasn't going with that at all. And people have to understand the jury was predominantly white, and they probably didn't listen to no Megan or no Tory Lanez music. So these are not like cultural icons. This wasn't like, the white people, what white people like. These are like black famous. So, Megan is getting there, but to them white people, they didn't know, even that neighbor didn't even know who Megan and Tory was.
Of course. I agree with you. And the only thing I got to say, Wiley, is Tory Lanez is going to be locked up. They won't let him out. No, they won't let him out. That's all I got to say, Wiley. Thank you so much for having me on this show.
Thank you so very much. Okay. Thank you. Again, I'm going to drop the link so you all can definitely see, come on the link, and I will be calling some people back. Again, I'm going to drop the link again. This is definitely something. People are definitely reporting about it. And this is going to make, Milagro look really, really bad, because she put her neck out there. She invested. She traveled. She did all this stuff. She cussed me out. She said if I see you in person, she was going to beat me up. All of this stuff. Her breast was literally, she was on camera and her breast fell out and didn't care. Like she was doing everything possible to show love. She's not live on Instagram. She was live a couple of minutes ago. And again, she was really upset. Her makeup is just all over the place. Looked like one of her eyebrows is darker than the other. So she's under a lot of stress that, this have came out. And so again, he's guilty on all charges. And this is definitely something. So again, they said Tory Lanez father goes off on Jay-Z and Rock Nation. So that's what people are definitely saying regarding that. So this is definitely live, you guys. That is definitely going on. I'm not shocked. I'm crying on the inside because I'm glad that, she, Megan can sleep better at night, knowing that he was found guilty on all charges. All right. Give me a second. Hello, you live on air.
Hello.
Hi, welcome.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Doing good.
So I'm so happy this whole thing is over with. I'm so happy they came to a decision today because I thought that they was gonna wait until after the weekend or whatever. I just got word that he's guilty, guilty, guilty. To all you mammies, to all you people that doubted Megan, I know they're gonna be coming out with all the conspiracy theories. Oh, this is some attack on the black man, trying to take down a black man. No, this man is violent. He's been known for being violent. You know, I'm not gonna say all, but a lot of black men are out here doing this stuff. Okay, and it's about time that we believe women when they say they've been attacked. Listen, I've been sexually assaulted going to my car. A man almost choked me out in the front seat of his car because I wouldn't give in to his advances. So this is definitely a thing. So all you haters that doubted Megan, y'all can suck one. And we got our victory, we got our guilty, and that's it on period.
Absolutely. So are you surprised by the verdict or were you happy when you got the news?
I was genuinely happy. I just found out like literally a minute ago. I logged in and I was seeing everybody was popping up in my mentions, oh, Tory is guilty, Tory is guilty, Tory is guilty. And I'm like, thank you, justice system, for doing something right for once. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? And Megan, I hope she sue all these bloggers, all these people who was coming after her. Yes, you mob radio, all these people, who was coming after her, doubting her, basically attacking her because she's been a victim in this situation. And I wonder what these people got to say now. After the dust settle, after Tory gets locked up, I wonder what these people gonna come out and say now. How they gonna spin the story now?
Absolutely. So again, this has definitely been said actually on there. And for all the people that are out here was having Tory Lanez back, this is making them look bad, because they put their neck out for Tory Lanez. And Milagro was one of those ones that not only she put her neck out, she put her titty out for this.
Look at a hot mess. Why you down at the courthouse dressed like that, girl? When I seen that picture, Wiley, I was like, look at this. I was like, who auntie down here in her sheen dress, her fashion number with her saggy flapjack titties out looking at me. I was like, child.
Absolutely.
Mm-mm.
Thank you so very much for calling in and giving your thoughts, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much. You have a nice
Bye-bye.
day.
Okay, I want to definitely read this tweet. They said absolutely pandemonium erupted in the courtroom shortly before Tory Lanez was led away in handcuffs. The father said, "This wicked system." Tory dad yelled as he jumped up from the front row, "You two are wicked. You are evil." He shouted at prosecutors. He was led out. So again, he was definitely had in handcuffs, and the justice system worked. Because in America, you could be a juror. If you're a registered voter, you could be eligible. And a lot of black folks don't answer jury duty. They don't answer it, right? They ignore jury duty. More white people answer jury duty before a lot of black people, right? So again, in order for you to be on the jury, you have to be a registered voter to be eligible to be on the jury. I believe. I could be wrong. If y'all, any legal experts, can come in the chat to verify that. But yes, you have to be thank you. You have to be a registered juror. But a lot of black folks, of course, they don't pay attention to the jury duty. A lot of black people, they don't. I mean, it is, and you can't be a felon being a jury, being on the jury. You cannot. So again, to those jurors, they proved him to be guilty. You know, so I would love for a YouTuber to interview a juror. Can y'all let a YouTuber know to interview a juror? Hello, yes, you live on the Wiley Show. Hello. Hey, can you hear me? You live?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. So, what's your thoughts about the verdict?
I just wanted to say that next thing you know, no matter how it goes, Megan, they're not going to feel no type of way about her. They still going to talk about her. They still going to make her seem like she's the problem. And it's not going to go away. She has justice now. She told you what happened. She tried to protect him. In the beginning, Tory went back, started talking before she could. The DA picked this up. Now, let this girl go back to work. Let her have her mental health back. It's been hard on her. And amen for Megan. It's been 2 years. Merry Christmas. And I love you, Wally.
Love you
Keep
too.
handling your business.
Love you.
And you've been doing a great job. And I've seen you grown. I remember and you're doing great, and you will develop way more than this. So I see it coming.
Oh, well, thank you so very much.
I love you, Wiley, and justice for Megan.
Justice, thank you, ma'am. All right, so people are definitely calling in. Hello, yes, you live on the Wiley Show. Hello, yes, you live on the Wiley Show. Can you mute me in the back? Hey, you live on the Wiley Show. I need you to mute your TV because we live. I need you to mute everything so we can hear you. Okay, they up there playing games. I don't know. They playing stuff in the background. Okay, I called it. Oh, let me call somebody back. Okay, I had to hang up because they just doing too much in the background. Again, he was found guilty on all charges. I wonder what Jay-Z think about Tory dad. Nothing, keep making billions. Hello? Can you hear me? Okay. All right. So again, guilty on all charges, you guys. Wow. You don't hear from Sister Conservative at all. He was found guilty on all charges. Again, this is definitely crazy. You don't hear from her. Give me a second. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me see. We are definitely live, you guys. Let me post it in here. We are definitely live. We are live, you guys. And we're definitely here. We are live. Oh, shout out to Nika at Night. She getting coverage from the media folks, from everybody. See, she did smart. See, Armand left and all, he up there fake crying, didn't even have no tear coming out there. Child, please, I tell you. But Neek is smart. Out of everybody, Neek was smart. She understands the LA system. She getting interviewed by the news. She talking. Neek was smart. She stayed. The rest of them, they left. Yeah, they left. And Milagro should have stayed and defend your person. Neek is smart. She stayed outside the courtroom. And Armand hits that fake tears he was doing. When you get high, you get emotional. So that's how that. And when no tears coming down. It won not one tear cracked down. When you get all high and stuff like that, you happen. You get emotional when you get high. You know, weed and whatever else, you get high. You know, get emotional. It is what it is. She getting interviewed by CBS 2 News. She got her person interviewing her, recording her, and everything. She got cameras all in her face. Armand, he left because he, you gotta get high. So you it is what it is. But she there getting interviewed. She got her camera. That's how you do it. She got her YouTube going. I don't know where the other guy at. The rest of the YouTubers, they should be out there recording. But you got Milagro, she mad and hurt because she, her man is locked up. So she did all that. And shout out to Neek. Neek is smart. She understands the LA system. And she's gonna grow from there. She's smart. That's your city. King Payne should have been there going live, but he dumb. Hello, you live on the air.
I think they should let my boy free.
Okay, you said they should let him free, but you're not the jury.
Huh?
You're not the judge. Why you think he should go free? I need you to mute me in the back because okay, I gotta let you go because you up there. So I think you're not the jury. You're not the jury. He was gonna cuss me out, y'all, because he had me playing in the back. I would let him stay on so he can cuss me out. But you gotta mute me in the back. Moderators, let them know when you call in, mute me in the back because you're trying to cuss me out. If you want to cuss me out, you got to be able to mute me in the back. Voice in New York, where you at?
Hey, hello, Wiley and chat. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes.
Wiley, it's been a wild couple of days. I've been following your story and as well as Armand and DJ Academics on this whole entire trial. And I thought he would at least be not guilty for one of the charges. I didn't expect an all guilty charge. But I do see there are some mistakes the defense made. And I think when they brought their star witness up, the fact that the witness, like when he explained the story, the white guy in his backyard, I feel like that kind of like tanked the case for any beyond reasonable doubt or what have you. That and the fact that when they first interviewed Kelsey back in September, and then she came forward and pretend like she didn't know what was going on, that also tanked the case because there's only 4 people in the car. If that was something, then they should have been said Kelsey had did something from long time ago. So there's a lot of mistakes on the defense side where we all knew that something happened, and now you're saying Kelsey had the gun, and it just didn't make any sense. The bodyguard, it was just too much slopness that's happening. And it's unfortunate that no matter what the verdict was, Megan still is not going to have a good transition back. Because Tory Lanez were found guilty and she's in a male-dominant type of career, you already know a lot was not going to work with her. Because Tory's looking at how many years? Like maybe like 20 years?
And deportation.
Okay. Okay, exactly. So for him, it's kind of like, oh, wow. They're going to use like, a black woman sent another black man to jail. Whatever the case may be, I'm glad justice is served. So something happened to Megan. So no matter what it is, she got shot, period. Whoever shot her, it had to be Tory. Because if anything, Kelsey said it was Tory in a way, right? Then the star witness.
Kelsey said it was Tory back in September, that interview.
Exactly. So it's kind of like, see, the defense was dumb. If anything, like you have the Kelsey, which is really the prosecutor witness, she's all reneging back on what she mentioned. that she perjured.
And then the defense was like, well, the prosecutor pressure. So that opened the door for the prosecutor to say, hey, let's play this recording. The judge say he will allow it. Because at first he didn't allow it. But once the defense was like, y'all pressured that woman to flip on Tory, that opened the door for that jury to hear that 90, was it a 90-minute conversation?
Yes.
90 minutes.
It was a 90-minute conversation, and now you hear her proof as day, because we already know the security guard didn't do it. Okay, so it had to be only two people, only Tory and Kelsey. And then the fact is, they tell me, okay, like now there's someone saying that, oh, maybe she was paid off, or maybe this is happening, maybe she has this anger issue against Megan, or felt some type of way against Megan. So that's another window. And then when the defense kept pressuring with the white guy in his backyard, and he was all frazzled on the stage, he was like, no, like he had the gun too. Okay, like of course, like you keep leading the witness is going to tell you what really happened, and I'm sure that's what really happened. But by that time, it's too late. So we can confirm that Tory did have the gun, based on another witness. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm glad Tory didn't go up there. And let's be mindful, Wiley. Tory also did some stuff that didn't make any sense either. Remember when he cut off horse feet? And like 2 years ago, he had like a video where he cut off horse feet. He was doing too much, and he was a little bit too confident and too cocky. What do you think is going to be the future of Megan's career?
I think the future of Megan's career is she's going to continue to make great music. She's going to get into movies. She's going to forget all about this. This is going to blow over. I don't think she needs to talk about it anymore. I just think for her to continue to go on tour, continue to make great music. So that's what I think is going to happen for her career. She's going to continue to make awesome music. She's going to continue to, get into Hollywood and make commercials and everything like that. I don't think she should focus on this anymore. It's done. Don't do no more interviews. The people will forget about it, and her career will continue to flourish.
I agree to a certain extent. I feel like she's going to milk it even more further. We're going to keep hearing about this case even into the next year. For the next 3 months, she's going to capitalize on this moment and maybe do a whole special. This time she may be invited by Oprah Winfrey. Okay, and have a little sit down with Oprah. She may come with a whole Netflix documentary about who shot Meg and how that felt, and how women are always abused and they don't have their voice. I can just see that this is not going to be, dead within itself. As far as her music is concerned, I hope her music kind of grows because she speaks on the same thing. But I do think a lot of producers, a lot of directors, and even a lot of male artists are not going to mess with her as much. I thought Party and her may break up in the near future. Like by the end of next year, I don't see them being together. But it looks good on Party if they do stay together. Because now, Megan will need that support. And hopefully she goes to therapy, because a lot of people are going to bully her from here on out, which is crazy within itself. But I'm going to wait until I hear Sister Conservative calling in, because I do want to hear her thoughts on it, because I know she does. And also Melangro, a lot of those bloggers. Do you think Megan should sue those bloggers? Because I feel like that's their opinion.
I think that she should. It would send a message. Cardi B sued Tasha. So it sent a message, and it kind of disrupt Tasha's case. She's not as aggressive like she was. So if Megan will sue Milagro, it would bankrupt her because she don't have the funding to fight that machine. So I would say yes, she should. I would sue him.
Yeah, but on what grounds? Because if anything, on what grounds?
For misinformation. They was given out, and just like the article said, yes, I think just to be petty, I think that Megan should sue, especially Milagro, especially DJ Academics, because they was bringing out a lot of misinformation out there. So yes, I do believe that in order to send a message, she should.
See, I don't think she should sue them, because that's just like when we have media, we have Fox News versus CNN. Everyone has different ways of coming with the news depending on who you like. So if that's the case, should we all sue Fox News for what they did?
Fox News get sued as well. They're not
exempt. Yeah, but have they been successful? I mean, yeah, Fox but still, it's kind of like
it's not about being successful. Those are powerful people. Milagro don't got no Fox News type of money. So you can't compare people that got billion-dollar corporations with lawyers, hundreds of lawyers on speed dial. Milagro don't have that. So a lawsuit from Megan can potentially bankrupt Milagro Graham. Look at Tasha. She's scrambling right now to fight in appeals to not pay that $4 million. And she had to downgrade from her house and all of that, get on bingo, trying to recoup back the money because it did a mighty blow to her brand.
Yeah, but Wally, but I still think like they was going based on what they thought was facts, and the same thing that's what the jurors do, right? They go based on what they think are facts and go through that. I think it's an opinion based. I feel like based on the research that they did, they had a different or different way of the same way people who think that sorry, shot a different verdict. So I feel like why the media, why these.
Okay, I hear myself back in the back. You have to call back in, Voice of New York, because I hear myself coming back. Hello, you live on air.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, because I hear myself back. Go ahead.
Hi, Wiley. Hi. I just think it's great that they put the midget in jail. I'm happy to see him go, and I'm glad that social media is dragging him by the 3 years he has left on his head. I despise all the people that were supporting Tory Lanez. Again, this is my first time probably calling in, but all the male identified pick-me's, I hope that you are all eating your words. The other caller, she has some good points too, but I just think it's really interesting how Kelsey, she was going on and on about how Megan Thee Stallion didn't protect her, but when the neighbor came out and said what he had to say, that all 3 of them was beating her up in the street like that, it made me think back to all the times Kelsey said, well, she didn't protect me and I felt some kind of way about it, but honestly, she could have threw her in the case as well. She was in there beating Megan up as well. So Megan should feel some type of way. She was protecting her friend. Even if things didn't go as planned, she still protected her. And I just think it's outrageous how she felt like she was not protected. But at the end of the day, she could have had a separate case and thrown her in jail for assault. I think Tory Lanez is guilty. I always thought he was guilty. I'm glad he's getting deported. Probably the people in Canada don't even want him over there. They thinking, can we trade him for somebody else? The dude is outrageous. I think he's violent. I think if he did not get convicted, I think a year from now you'd have heard he killed somebody. So I am glad he is gone. Goodbye.
I'm glad it said a mighty blow to Tory Lanez, because now he have to serve their time and also get deported. Mighty blow to his career, because where his career could have been in 20 years would have been also because he was very talented in his, and now he's going to be behind bars. And so again, this going to, also you have Milagro Grams, all of these people that was going live on the end, and now they're radio silent when it came to this case. We came to this verdict. Milagro said a couple of things, but she's not live. She's not on DJ Academic. Yeah. She's not doing this. She had her titty fall out when she was on Instagram. Actually, I seen her titty and it fell out. So, so now this is going to be a mighty blow to her, because she potentially could be facing a civil lawsuit.
That's true, but can we also talk about an elephant in the room? I don't really follow Mob Radio. From what I've seen of her, when I did join her lives, it was always some Cardi B bashing videos. Is it just me, or does she look like Megan Thee Stallion? Like, she has a similar look to her. They're both from Texas.
They're both from Houston, right? And I was shocked, well, I'm not really shocked, because Milagro defend, rapists and murderers. That's who she defends, right. And she's very loud with that. And so now she's on her Twitter right now, and she posted, now she's retweeted. She retweeted one person, and they said this quote: "Y'all act like we haven't been watching Viola Davis on TV for years, and How to Get Away with Murder is not consistent. So why charge someone when there were so many outside variables that one display into the court date? Common sense will be to retrial, but with facts." No, you're not the prosecutor. The judge was very fair in the case. And I believe that Tory should have testified. I mean, he should have got on there and defend himself.
I don't know. I think his lawyer did him a service by him not getting up there, because if he got up there, he would just look more guilty. I think that his lawyer did do a very good job. I have to admit, both lawyers did a very good job. But if he had got up there, I think the way they cross-examined him, it would have been too much holes in the story. And I don't know. I think that was a good call for him, just on a legal standpoint, because it would not have worked out in his favor regardless. But
All
I
right.
don't know. I Before you go, I just want to say, the mob radio lady, I think it's outrageous that you coming at Megan like that. You literally could be sisters with this woman. Y'all look just alike. Y'all sound alike. Maybe not the rest of, I don't want to talk bad on her, but literally some of the people in academics comments thought that was Megan Thee Stallion on the live. So I just think it's funny that she coming at this woman. They literally look related. But anyway, thanks, Wiley.
Thank you so very much. Again, my phone lines is blowing up. We're going to go to the next person on StreamYard, and then we're going to open up. We're going to go back to the phone lines. Yes, you're live on air. Can you hear me? Passionate?
Hello.
Welcome.
Hey, Wiley. Yeah, I just want to say, at some point we have to learn to trust the process, trust the system. The jury heard all of the information that we did not hear. And so if a jury of your peers heard all the information and reached the decision that he is guilty, we need to trust that. Megan is not suing anyone. Megan wants this to go away. She's not going to sue Milagro or anybody else. She wants this to go away. The jury heard the information. They heard all the evidence. We did not. The people who reported, they told us what they wanted us to hear. And they did not report everything they couldn't have. It's not possible for them to report every single word. So we have to trust that the jury of his peers heard everything, and they made a decision based on that. They said the man was guilty. Wasn't really rocket scientist. She had 2 whole feet when she went out with Tory, and had holes in her feet full of bullets when she went home. So it's not rocket science. They heard all the information from everybody present, and they decided who was credible, who was not credible, and all of them together, because it has to be 100% in the state of California, all of them together decided Tory did the shit. So, all this, twisting into pretzels, mental gymnastics for him to be innocent because he's a black man. We need to put down our capes. A jury of his peers said, you did the shit. A jury of your peers said you did it. We need to let that go. Trust the jury. I'm just saying. And respect what they heard. Because we don't hear everything. Because I've been on a jury before. The jury hears things that the rest of the public does not. So we need to, respect what they heard and what they decided. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you so very much for calling in. All right. Hello, you live on the Wiley Show.
So, sorry, I didn't expect to get in so quickly. I'm from the Midwest. I've been watching this for the past 2 years, and it's a ridiculous situation. I don't think that anybody who is arguing against Meg really believes in what they're saying for any other reason aside from the fact that, they either do similar things in their own life and they want to get away with it and justify it with someone else, and or they hate women. And that's just it. Like, at the end of the day, there has, clearly been an attack on Black women for the longest. And I think that this is just a perpetuation of that same thing. And I think it's really messed up that people are, so hell-bent on giving this woman the 3rd degree for her sex life, for her drinking, for anything else aside from, focusing on the main issue, which is that she was shot. That is what people are in court for. She was shot. And it's just so crazy because it's like when a Black man is killed or shot, we treat the situation like, oh, we lost another one. We lost Nipsey. We lost Tupac. We lost Biggie. But when we lost, who was it recently? Not Offset.
Takeoff.
I forget his name.
You talking about Takeoff.
What's his name?
You talking about Takeoff.
Takeoff. The same thing. It's exactly the same thing. But when it's Meg, people would really, to be honest with you, people would really rather that she died. because instead of getting shot in the feet, because here you have all of these people who are, completely railing against this woman. They even call her a man. And I'm a Black transgender woman. So this really hit home with me because they called this whole woman a man or some of them were calling her transgender, like me, because she was shot and she spoke on it. And it's just so crazy. You will go as far as to call a woman, a cisgender biological woman, a man, just because, but you are the same people, because I guarantee you these are a lot of the same people who will, say stuff like there's a gay agenda and, they're trying to feminize Black men and this, that, and the third. But you sit here and you masculinize Black women.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you are a trans woman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my name is Lynn Ferguson. It's Lin.
Okay.
Ferguson. You can look me up. I sing in 7 different languages.
I'm
on YouTube. I'm trying to make it. I only have less than 300 subscribers, but I sing. I just did an opera Christmas original song. It's Christian.
Okay.
And I just did Wish List.
Okay. Well, thank you. Welcome. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Okay. Okay. I would have told. Oh, damn. Okay, let me unplug this shot. My phone is just keep falling. I would have told her to sing a song. She sang opera. That's what she said. I would have told her to bust out of the song if she would have hit the StreamYard. Lady, call back and hit the StreamYard and everything like that. Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? We calling people back, you guys.
Please leave your message.
Okay. All right. Let me call. We're not going to have a long, lengthy show because we said everything that we needed to say. Give me a second here. Hello?
You said you wanted me to sing a song?
Oh, no, I was just talking. You want to sing something?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a Chris Michelle cover. I'll just give you a piece of it.
Okay.
Wretched as a nation away, how the like you fail. Tell me what you say that truly makes it real. Kings and queens, philosophy, try to divide. Tell me what it means to you, dear. Never mind. Love is kind when the world is cold. Love is strong when the fight gets old. Love is shoulder to lean on. Love is gold. Love like the water when the well runs dry. Quench my thirst, feed me alive. Just need one sip, baby. Love is gold. Love is gold. Love is gold. Love is yours. Love is yours. Sure, I'm gonna wrap it up. Love is kind, it makes me stronger. I don't have to look no longer. You're the one I cling to. Love is yours. When the chips are down, love will stick around. I'm so glad I found love with you. Sorry, cracked on those. Much as I tried to clarify, love quite simply, just my guy. Perfect definition. Love is gold. Thank you. My name is Lynn Ferguson. It's Lin.
Okay. All right. Thank you so very much.
And thank you for speaking on Meg and like really, trying to do some work for Black women because this is really needed.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. You never know who's going to call into the show. Passionate, you back live. Passionate? Hello? You there, Passionate? Passionate? Okay. Hit the link back in. I'm gonna call somebody back, and then we're gonna go. That was it, y'all. We finally get to have a break off this trial. Oh man. Yes, welcome to the Wiley Show.
I know. I'm just, so disappointed on so many different levels. I can't believe it's the verdict. He's found guilty, and I just said, but now I owe you $50 because I said, and I quote, if Tory Lanez is found guilty, I will cash out you $50.
Okay.
Now that's money out my pocket. And I just don't believe that he shot her, like this is just an injustice. Like I can't even talk right now. Like I just can't believe it. Like my whole thing is that this whole protect black women is just strictly BS. Everybody needs to be held accountable, including Kelsey, because she got to understand Megan lied to everybody, freaking lied. So why is he the only one who's about to do time? Everybody had a part to play. No one was innocent. Everybody was guilty. They can't even prove that Tory shot her. So how was he even found guilty based off Kelsey's testimony? She's inconsistent.
All right. Thank you so very much for calling in. And I know you're going to cash out me, right?
I am, Wiley. Like, I'm very upset. I'm losing money right before holidays. This is taking away from my Christmas money. This is with my gumbo pot.
Okay.
But I got you, Wiley. I'm about to cash out you.
All right. Thank you so very much. Oh, man. Bye-bye. Also, we have some breaking news here. The Shade Room has been posting this. They said Tory's 6-year-old son started crying in the front row after his grandfather was ushered out. Tory was looking at the child, patting his chest to reassure him. That is what they're saying right now. I don't know why he brought a child to the courtroom. That has to be very disturbing. But yes, you're live on the air. You're live on the Wiley Show. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yes, welcome to the Wiley Show.
Yeah. Hey. So, first I'm going to say I'm glad this case is over.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, the lady that just called, she sounded like a hypocrite. First she said, Tory, she don't believe he did anything. Now she talking about nobody's innocent. Like, pick a side.
So again, were you shocked by the verdict?
No, I wasn't shocked at all.
All
because
right.
the same people who saying that he wouldn't do it or he wouldn't shoot him, that's the same one saying he didn't hit all his efforts when he lied. And he had a video of that.
All right. But we thank you so very much, ma'am, for doing that. Do you think justice was served?
I sure do. Justice was served.
Thank you so very much for calling in.
Thank you.
All right. All right. I might treat myself to a movie tonight. Hey, make sure y'all cash app. Let me put the cash app on here because we have been covering this case all week long. I need a fresh. Okay. Passionate. Okay, it's not working for you. Let me go to the next caller. All right. Hey, you live on the Wiley Show.
Wiley.
Hey.
I'm so excited, Wiley. He's guilty. Thank God.
Yes.
Yes. Merry Christmas. I am so happy for Meg. He's going to jail. He did it. He's guilty, as I've been saying all along.
Absolutely. Thank you.
You did a great job, Wiley.
Thank
I'm so
you.
proud of you.
Thank you so very much. Also,
and keep up the good work, Wiley.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Okay, we do have a statement from Megan's lawyer. He said the jury got it right. I'm thankful there is justice for Meg. So that is what the lawyer had to say. Justice for Meg. Justice for Meg is what he said. That thankful there is justice for Meg is what he said actually on there. Yeah, I'm gonna treat myself to a movie. All right, I'm gonna definitely treat myself to a movie. Hello, yes, you live on the Wiley Show.
Where was the reasonable doubt? The jurors did not use that whatsoever. And this is really going to be bad for Megan because it was an outburst at the court. They said people were yelling at the injustice, not just the father. And it was like they were paid to come to this verdict because there was reasonable doubt. We all have common sense. Regardless if we believe he shot her, I don't believe he shot her intentionally. I don't believe that. And for her to send this black man to jail, that's not going to sit well with people.
She didn't send him to jail. The jury.
But she testified.
He testified, and then also Kelsey testified back in September when she talked to the prosecutors that Tory shot Megan.
Oh, Kelsey said that?
Back in September of 2022, they played the recording.
I caught the testimony where she said she lied about all that. All those were lies.
It doesn't make any sense. They played that recording.
Oh, I didn't hear. See, that's the part I missed, Wally.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
So, yes.
Wow. So the evidence was stacked up against him. There was no reasonable doubt. Is that what you're telling me?
No, I don't believe it was reasonable doubt. That jury didn't have no reasonable doubt. They said guilty on all charges.
Wow.
So
this is sad. Wow. I didn't know that. I thought it was reasonable doubt because it was inconsistent testimonies from everyone, and the lead, what did they say? The lead sergeant wasn't there because it was a domestic violence. But the father said that the defense, what is Sean Kelly, went to the DA privately, and then he changed his story. That they took him up in the room. I don't know if you saw that clip yet, Wally, and made him change what he originally said he saw. Mm-hmm. So it was some corruption in this situation.
I don't believe there was corruption at all, ma'am. I believe justice was served.
Okay, well, I'm not going to fight with you. You're my favorite blogger. So thank you, darling. Have a beautiful Christmas.
You have a beautiful Christmas, too. This is definitely a great Christmas for Megan.
Well, no, it's not going to be great because she's really hated now for this thing happening.
Oh, it's temporary hate. She can make a hot record tomorrow. People going to forget about it. They're going to forget about Tory.
Okay, darling. Have a good Christmas.
Absolutely. You have a good one. All right. Bye-bye. Also, too, we have someone's thank you. Hot message chat. This was the state versus Tory, not Meg versus Tory. Good job, Wiley. We've been covering this case all week long. So I'm gonna treat myself to a movie because I need to chill. Take me a hot shower. The truth. You there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, go ahead. What you have to say about this guilt on all charges?
I am very excited. I was a little emotional earlier because I felt like I have taken on the pain of Megan Thee Stallion, watching the way everyone has treated her and discounted her experience. But what I can say is I think that the daddy and the family is so mad because they know the money is drying up. He is the person that financially takes care of his family. I think his father is upset because of that. I think his family knows just how out of control he is. But like a lot of Black people, they make excuses for their loved ones. But I am glad that the jury got it right. It's funny that the jury had more common sense than some of these people on YouTube, and they were not playing around with him because it took like a day and a half. Absolutely. And they saw through the BS. I don't understand why everybody else didn't see through it. But I do also wonder what that means for Kelsey, if they're going to go after her for perjury. I think while since this verdict has been read, and while I think they should go ahead and go after her now. I don't think there should be any downtime in between. I will go after her now. I would, if I was Megan, why she has justice on her side, I would also go after those YouTubers that spread misinformation about her And about her case, I will go after them as well. So I am happy and I'm excited, and I know there's a God somewhere.
All right, thank you so very much. This is a great Christmas gift for Megan Thee Stallion. And again, once the holidays is over, she can take a break and she can have a recharge. Definitely for that. You guys, I just posted a question on my community wall, so make sure y'all go vote on that. And I want to see where y'all headspace is on that. Thank you, ma'am. All right, and we're gonna go to Kelly. Kelly, I want to make sure. Kelly, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes, go ahead, Kelly.
Okay, well,
Oh, hold on, Kelly. Go
okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, I feel like it should have been a mistrial because nobody knows for sure that Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion. That's what I feel like. It was misinformation. Kelsey lied, she left things out, information out that she should have told from the very beginning. I just think they did all this to save face. I just, and I feel sorry for our black sons that get in turmoil with these kind of women because justice not on their side. Anybody can say that Tory Lanez did it, because he got a bad reputation. But so does Megan Thee Stallion. She doesn't have a good reputation. And I just don't believe none of them. I feel like it should have been a mistrial. And I hate it for Tory Lanez. I really do. I hate she got shot. We still don't know who shot her. We just know he was found guilty. We don't know who shot her. So what you think about it, Wiley?
I think we know who shot her, and the person that did it is sitting in a prison cell or the jail cell right now.
Okay. So all our black men do things. See, that's what I don't understand about the black community. We can rally around our black men and want them to go to jail, go to jail, go to jail. No other culture do that.
No, I'm saying for the black person, if you did a crime, you should go to jail. White people do the same thing.
But it wasn't proven. It wasn't proven.
It was proven.
No, it wasn't.
And that were you in the courtroom the entire time?
Was you?
No, I'm just asking you. Were you in the
But was you in there?
But the jury was. Neither one of them
right.
was.
And they got the same misinformation that we got.
And they came back with a guilty verdict on all charges.
So what? It don't make it right.
It does make it right.
No, it don't. Because they can be biased because it's a black man.
I don't think they were being biased. I think that the jury saw the evidence and they came back with a guilty verdict on all charges.
So it exclude of the lies that were told, exclude of the manipulation, exclude all that, and you feel like these people did the right.
Again, I believe that the jury came with a right decision, and we stand by the jury. Justice was served for Megan Thee Stallion.
Well, I will say this right here. Black straight men, they need to come with a coalition. They really do. Because it doesn't make any sense. A person say you did something. That your life will be taken without being proven beyond a reasonable doubt. Because it was doubt there. And you know it, Wiley. But you have a good day. Did you get your cash out?
Thank you so very much, ma'am, for calling in. And again, we have Just for Megan. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Kelly.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
We still waiting on our $50 cash out from Sus. Okay.
Not for me.
No, not for you, other lady. Thank you, Kelly. All right. Hello. You're live on the air.
Kelly, don't call back in. I could smell your breath through the screen. You sound like you smoke a pack a day and you eat dollar store sandwiches. Okay, Kelly, don't call back. Your breath stank. It sounds like your Badussy stank as well. Team Megan, and you sound like Precious mother. I bet you upstairs right now with a head wrap on and the cigarette in your hand. Goodbye, Kelly. Bye.
That was it, ma'am. All right, we're gonna go to the next person, you guys. Wow, Calvin, you there?
Hello, you can hear me, Wiley?
Yes, I hear you loud and clear.
Okay, first of all, thank God, justice for Megan. I was like so nervous. I mean, I knew that he was going to get charged for something, and he would still end up serving time for something. But I'm glad that for he got charged for this. First of all, to the young lady, old lady, whoever that was, not the one before me, but before her, Kelly, I think. When we say that we have to protect our young black men, she's right. We do have to protect our young black men, but we have to stop protecting them at the cost of black women. Because if you look at statistics, black men in domestic violence cases, black men are harming black women the most. We can't argue the facts. So we're not going to sit here and go on this hotep marching riot protecting black men as if black men aren't harming black women at an alarming rate. So let's not do that. We do have to protect black men. There are cases where a lot of them are getting lied on, but this is not one. We're not going to do that with this one. We're not going to do that. First of all, Tory is from Canada. So I don't know a lot about black Canadians. I don't know what they experience up there, but I promise you, I grew up in the South. I promise you, I grew up in the deep South, and I went to school in Mississippi. I promise you that living in Canada, Tory has not experienced any type of racism or any type of prejudice that I have experienced as a black man. Forget the gay part, as a black man. Okay, so let's not do that with this particular case. Okay, Miss Kelly, I believe that's one of R. Kelly's defenders too. So let's not do that. Okay, so yes, we do have to protect black men, and we also have to protect black women. But we're not going to protect black men at the cost of black women. If you did the crime, you better do that time. Tory is going to prison, and for his son, for him, I think he should have been sent to prison for him allowing his son to come in that courtroom. And for his son to see him get handcuffed, he's only starting a cycle. He's starting a generational curse for allowing his son to be in that courtroom and allowing his son to see him get handcuffed. Tory is responsible for that. And I wouldn't be surprised if 10 to 15 years later from now, his son is in the same position, because this is what he looks at as normal. Thank you, Wiley.
Thank you so very much. Again, let's go to the next person that's here. Grace.
Blessings and good evening, everybody. Hope you're doing well. I know everybody's not going to be happy with my commentary, but I do believe that he should have been charged with something. Tory has reckless behavior, period. It's been consistent. And I was just talking to my teenage kids about this. I said it's so crazy because the case in itself, everybody listens to this case, and everybody's been up and down, listening to the inconsistencies, the lying on most people's parts. And what that other caller was probably trying to hint to is that no matter what it is when we're in a court of law, we're going to be found guilty. Tory's going to be found guilty. So that's what she was stating. When you have cases like this that actually makes no sense and actually don't have any consistency to have him found guilty, they can use this as precedence, as I mentioned to you. So Tory supposed to be getting something done to him, but the way the case went is just another example of a black man being thrown in jail and getting thrown in a book, not based on undefined evidence, meaning like there's no questions about it. He did it. It's questions. Everybody still question. On top of it, called the whole social division in the black community. Now it's black women against black men, black women against black men.
Thank you.
It's really not like that. At the end of the day,
as ma'am, because you were breaking up, and we got to go to the next person. Blue Skies, you there?
Okay, it's one thing if people feel like it should have been a mistrial. He should have been guilty on 1 charge, 2 charges, 3 charges. But it's another thing if you put yourself if you know the system is stacked up against you, why would you put yourself in a position to get dragged into the system? You should have went to the party. You shouldn't have been messing with both of them girls and then telling them whatever you was doing and arguing in the street. And then just wasn't he they said he was shooting in the air or something like that? He could have hit anybody. Now, what if he killed one of them girls, Megan or the other girl, or the bodyguard? You know what I mean? He would have been more trouble than he is now. And if you know you're a high profile person, why these people keep putting themselves in a position to have to face the system? Let's start right there. Whether you like Megan, don't like Megan, or whatever, why put yourself in that position? You have an opportunity of a lifetime and you done squandered it. So you put yourself in that position because you didn't have to go nowhere with them girls. You could have went to that party by yourself. You could have met up with them somewhere else. You could have got out the car and called you an Uber and left them in there arguing and fighting. It don't make sense. And why get yourself, even if you was inebriated or whatever the word is, why get yourself to the point where you so high or drunk that you cannot function? You don't know, you lose your faculty and put yourself in a position to be locked up for the rest of your life. He put himself in that position, so that's what he get. Now I can see people that get locked up and they not, you know what I'm saying? They didn't put themselves in a position. They just get picked up and they say, "Oh, you did this or that." That's different. But he was there. It was a fight. It was all this chaos. He put himself in that position and he put himself in other positions too. So it's just a matter of time before it all catch up with him. Okay, Wiley.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. So we are definitely here, and we are definitely live, and we definitely have stuff like that. I want to say a special shout out to the people that came in the chat today, showed us love. This was a good Christmas gift for me. We're gonna resume with our regular commentary on tomorrow. I'm gonna go take me a good hot shower and go chill, okay, and go chill and support my girl. Listen to me some Megan Records. Grace, you there?
Yes. Sorry, I got disconnected my service. I just wanted to close off by saying, at the end of the day, I hope all of us learned a lesson from this. Just reckless behavior is definitely going to get you in a bad situation. And I agree with the last person. Tory Lanez has built up karma. Like I said, I don't totally believe that this was supposed to go down like this, but he definitely deserved it. But as we say, people that's capping for Megan Thee Stallion and all of this stuff, we have to realize what type of example she put forth too. The lies, the bad behavior, and what we're doing going back and forth as a community. So I appreciate you. I appreciate everything you're doing. And I do pray that he may, not serve that much time for this. Because, he does have a son, has a family, and a lot of us have people in jail, and it's not a good experience.
He's gonna serve some time and get deported. He should have thought about his son. I mean, he should have thought about his son. And why would you even bring your son to that courtroom, him crying, seeing you being taken away in handcuffs? That's disturbing.
Yes.
He should have did it. It was trash for him to do it. His father was very trash to even allow. Why would you allow your grandson in that courtroom? You acting a fool, and your grandson got to see you get pulled out of the courtroom, and the grandson is crying. It's really disturbing. And again, he didn't think about his career. What he should have did was listen. He should have not drank. You got to understand. I've learned a valuable lesson. You got to know how to control your liquor. They was drinking too much, and he now for 20 some years probably, and also get deported, so you can't even come back to America. And that's a big blow to your career. Thank you all so very much. And so I'm definitely praying for his child because his child have to go experience that traumatic experience and stuff like that. Thank y'all so very much. Let me see what time my car going to be here to pick me up. Child, I got to get car service because I don't want to drive. I'm gonna get in an Uber Black. I want to get in an Uber Black. Because I want to get in an Uber Black. Is that okay? Is that all right? Because I didn't even think I was gonna be able to do this today, because of the situation. Wait a minute, you just called in. You call it back in. Hold on. Okay. Give me a second here. Okay, you want your last point?
Yeah, I hear you. You are definitely right about the traumatization. My service keep getting cut off for some apparent reason, and he was dead wrong. And Tory Lanez is a manipulator, and for him to bring his son into that situation and show him daily day of that, y'all 100% right. So he did get what he get, but I pray that people see a little bit deeper into this court case because there was a lot of shenanigans, and he did get convicted based on some circumstances that you can question.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you so very much for calling back in. Thank y'all so very much. This have been such a great honor and a privilege being here and supporting and getting the massive support of this show. I want to give a shout out to my moderators for coming through. This have been all day. We have been covering this trial, and I'm just glad that it's over. I'm glad that justice was served. This was definitely a great Christmas gift for Megan, a good Christmas gift for myself. I do want to thank my other colleagues for being in the courtroom. I did get a text for a couple of people. Thank y'all so very much. I do want to give a special shout out to Armand, and special shout out to Neek, and special shout out to all of those people that was in the courtroom, covering this case. They definitely deserve a special shout out. So again, I want to say thank you all for that. And we have been covering this case nonstop. And so we're going to continue or resume our lives on Saturday. And I think we may take Christmas off. I don't know. I'm not 100% sold on that, but I do believe on Christmas Eve we will be live on tomorrow. We ask that you all subscribe. We are now verified on Twitter. Okay, let me show y'all this. I got the news yesterday that I was verified because I sent in my verification for a while, and we are now verified on Twitter. I want to show y'all really quickly our Twitter verification. We are now verified on Twitter, and I've submitted my verification in for YouTube. I mean, not for YouTube, for Instagram. So I'm just waiting on that, but we are now officially verified on Twitter, and I sent in my verification stuff for Instagram. So thank y'all so very much. Make sure y'all follow us. Thank y'all. This has been so great. I'm about to go take me a good hot shower. And I'm gonna go see Megan. I mean, not Megan. I'm gonna go see a movie. I'm gonna go see Megan Thee Stallion. I mean, not gonna see Megan Thee Stallion. I'm gonna listen to Megan Thee Stallion. So yeah. Yes. Okay. Well, I'm just so honored, man. I'm just so honored that we were able to have an amazing show today. Thank y'all so very much. And yeah, I'm about to, definitely go and give me a second here. Hello, you're live on the Wiley Show.
Oh, hi, Wiley. I have a quick question. Congratulations on getting verified on Twitter. So I just want to know, why don't you reach out to your favorite Jason Lee and ask him to help you get verified? Because, I know he helps people like yourself that are obsessed with him get verified. I'm just trying to see. Have you thought about doing that, Wiley?
Me and Jason are not cool.
I thought you and Jason were friends.
No, me and Jason are not friends.
Well, maybe we can put together a campaign to help him get you verified.
No, thank you.
Well, I'm gonna reach out and I'm gonna send a voice note to him and
no, thank you.
Up, okay?
No, thank you.
Yes, thank you. Okay, bye.
this we are verified. Wow. We are verified. Cannot believe it. We are verified. I just don't understand that person just be calling in, child. And 2023 is our year, you guys. Definitely is our year. So definitely our year. And I had to pay some bills today. And it's definitely our year. We had an amazing year, amazing quarter. And 2023 is definitely our year. And I can't wait to see y'all, in that year. Thank y'all so very much for that way. And what's next? We definitely gonna interview. We definitely trying to get what's the name on our show. And we're gonna be trying to, we're gonna claim that, getting celebrities on our show. Thank y'all so very much. Again, make sure y'all bundle up because it's cold outside. It's definitely cold outside. Thank y'all so very much. This was great. This great show. I want to say shout out to the moderators. Just super excited, man. This was a good content, man. Good content. I just want to thank y'all so very much for that way. And people have definitely been calling in and supporting the show. And we almost at 30,000 subscribers. So subscribe right now. Subscribe right now. Thank y'all so very much. Shout out to y'all. We'll be back live tomorrow for Christmas Eve. Thank y'all so very much. Y'all bundled up out there because it is cold outside. You want to contribute to our cash app, it's $Marquise Wiley 28. Also, too, if you want to send us a text or you got some tea on any celebrity or any blogger, the number is 972-674-9462. You want to contribute to our P.O. Box 701122, Dallas, Texas 75370. If you check on money order, make it out to Marquise Wiley, and you can send it to our P.O. Box 701122, Dallas, Texas 75370. Also, if you want to be added to the text list, you can text Wiley in the text box Wiley, WILEY, to 888-534-4939. Thank you. This is Justice. Guilty on all charges. Guilty. Thank y'all so very much. I'm going to see y'all in the next live. Holla! Little black boy, you are important. Little black girl, you're enough. Don't go out there committing crime because you can get caught and get thrown in jail. Look at Tory Lanez's story, little black girl. Look at Tory Lanez's story, little black boy. And know that you are enough. Don't go out there committing crime because you may get locked up by authorities. Y'all have a blessed one. Leave us a comment. Bye.